What's up, everybody? John here with Motivation Theory Running, and the day has come. The day has come. I've been holding out for hope's sake the entire year so far, hoping that the Marine Corps Marathon would not get canceled, even up until 2 weeks ago, even a week ago. I had super high hopes that they were going to have it. They were lowering the amount of people in the race by upping the time requirement, the cutoff requirements, the minutes per mile. They were going to be staggering the start, and they were doing all these steps that would allow, or at least give us hope, that they would allow the race to go on. And they tried. They really did. They were being very vocal about what was going to happen, why they were doing it. So I appreciate the Marine Corps Marathon, the MCM folks, for doing what they did to at least give us a little bit of hope, even if it was for a little while. This has been the race I've been holding out for all year. It's one that I do every year. This year would have been my 8th Marine Corps Marathon. I've taken off, I think, the last 2 years. So this was the race that I said I would always run for my entire life as long as I could do it. My comeback this year into ultra marathons was an exciting one. I'm back, I'm running, and this was going to be one of those just kind of pillars of my running that I do every single year. I usually do that, and then I end up doing like the JFK 50 after it, so it's a good kind of prep run to prepare for that. And I don't want to go into the JFK 50. Let's talk Marine Corps Marathon. So I got my email. It's a Dear John email, ironically. It says, Dear John, the Marine Corps Marathon weekend event scheduled for Friday, October 23rd through Sunday, October 25th at Arlington, Virginia, the nation's capital, will now be virtual only due to the ongoing public health concerns and guidelines of local governments. And we've always said all along on this channel, we've talked about it in my live streams, that the local governments control this. They're the ones making the decisions. They hold the permits. So that ultimately they hold the strings that can get pulled to have a race or not have a race. We have all probably known that the big marathons are going to be problematic to happen this year. But I digress. They do say in here that we understand that this is disappointing news for many, but we could no longer envision a way to gather together in compliance with the safety guidelines. The health and well-being of runners, volunteers, and Marines have always been our primary objectives. And they've always done a superb job when it comes to security and taking care of everyone in the Marine Corps Marathon every single year. So kudos to them for just carrying on with that. I know they tried. They tried. It says, in support of the people who have made the People's Marathon so special, the Marine Corps Marathon, the MCM organization, offers several considerations for you to manage your 2020 event registration. So for the first one, it says to defer your entry to a future year, so you can go 2021, 22, or 23 at no additional fee. So this is key, because before, to defer, they were charging you. Now that they've canceled it, they're not charging you. If you were still a live runner, if you had already deferred, they have some more options after that. So basically, what I did is I went in, and because I'm guaranteed my virtual entry and it's available for purchase 24 hours following the initiation of deferment process, I went in and clicked on option 1 and the link in this email right here, and then I clicked on your registrations. Down at the right hand side, I clicked on edit registration, and at the bottom there I clicked registration options, and then I clicked defer for future. So I went ahead and deferred that. And then I got a pop-up. I got an email after that saying that I am deferred, which is good. Good to get some confirmations. And I will get a deferment email, and I did receive that. And I clicked on that link here, and then I signed up for my $45 virtual event. So if you were already signed up, you paid your fees for the race originally. That is all going to get deferred. I even was paying to have my packet delivered to me, so I didn't have to go into DC. I'm over that whole scene anymore. I don't care about going to the conference or anything like that and buying tchotchkes and shirts and stuff like that. Been there, done that. So I am signed up for the $45 virtual version of this. And what I've read before, I think that you can run either the 50K or the marathon. It doesn't matter. You get the medal. Everything's the same. You just submit it, and then they'll put you in the correct category, which is cool. I like that option. I'm thinking I'm going to go for the 50K. What is the second option? So you can cancel your registration and request a full refund, including the carbo dining tickets and bib mail out and all that stuff. So if you want to completely cancel everything, you can do that. The deadline to take action on the change form is August 5th. So we're running out of time. So if you are out there and you haven't made a decision on what you're doing, August 5th deadline, I just go ahead and knock it out. Don't wait. I know a lot of people have to travel, so you're probably weighing a lot of different things, and you're probably worried about canceling like hotels and flights and things like that because you were planning on actually doing a live event up until when they canceled it. So for those folks that are doing that, I'm sorry, that is awful to have to worry about, all of that stuff. So I guess if you were really wanted to not cancel your flight or your hotel, you can just fly here, stay in your hotel, and run the event here, your virtual event here. I don't think there's going to be anything that will keep you from doing that. They probably don't want thousands of people congregating together to do that, but free country for the most part. So you have to August 5th. So either way, you will remain eligible to re-register for the virtual MCM weekend events. So I think the 10K, the 50K, and the MCM Super Fun Run must be completed between October 1 and November 10th, which is the Marine Corps birthday. And it says refunds of registration fees will be processed at the beginning of August 6th. So starting on August 6th after, it may take between 4 to 6 weeks. That's a long time to wait for your money. Cost of doing business. Processing fees will not be refunded. Questions may be directed to the MCM customer service. There's the email right there. So please be patient as they deliver individual solutions to all inquiries. Because I'm sure everyone's just probably hounding them, especially the people who have a lot of logistics involved in all of this. So this year marks the 45th anniversary of the running of the Marine Corps Marathon. This is the first year it's never been run in person. And it's also the 75th anniversary of the Battle of Iwo Jima. It says, these two iconic elements of the Marine Corps culture have been combined into a spectacular MCM finisher medal that boasts of volcanic ash collected at Iwo Jima. This design is intended to honor the resilience, resolve, and determination of those who fought on that island in late winter during 1945. Allow this ash from hallowed Marine Corps grounds to serve as inspiration and ultimately as a reminder of a time when you demonstrated those same virtues in battling the coronavirus that has prompted such disruption to our lives. Stay safe, and we look forward to seeing you at the start line again in the future. Semper Fidelis, Rick Nealis, Director, Marine Corps Marathon Organization. So, I know this is extremely difficult for everyone involved. Who's from the planning and those who have planned to do this race. Marathoners and runners are folks who spend a lot of time planning and running and preparing for these races, and there's a lot of planning that goes into them. So this is just kind of a lose-lose all the way around, but as I've stated before in some of these videos, we can make a good thing out of a bad situation. I think everyone can get their virtual races in, still get their medals and all of the cool stuff that we all enjoy. I am in the Marine Corps Runners Club, which is great. I get an automatic entry every single year, so I'm not really worried about getting in through the lottery process, which I know is tough. I've had to do that in the past, but I've run 7 of them, so now I'm in the Runners Club after 5. And if you look back here, those are all my patches, and I got a lot of my bibs from years past. So I know it's tough. Please leave me down in the comments your feelings on these races and marathons being canceled. I know a lot of you out there have had your race canceled, to include the Marine Corps Marathon and a lot of other races. So we are all in the same boat. This is a great place to vent ideas of what races are going to look like in the future, because we're going to be going through this again next year. I still think this stuff is kind of going to be around. I think we're going to see some remnants of the safety precautions that are taking place right now in all the races, the staggered starts. Just, there could be so many different changes. So leave me down in the comments what your thoughts are, how you feel about your race, even if it's the Marine Corps Marathon or another marathon. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you feel. If you're really super down about this stuff, or you're looking forward to the future and you're just going to take this, roll with the punches here and move on with life. That's all we can do, but sometimes it's good to vent. It's good to vent with like-minded people. So yeah, that's it. So I'm going to leave you with a video where I talk about taking it easy on race directors and what we can do with races and virtual races and things like that. So this is going to be my second virtual race. I might run another one before then, but as of right now, this is going to be my second planned virtual race. I've run a virtual 50K already this year. And I'm going to leave you with that video right here. And just to make you smile, I'm going to leave you with a playlist a running humor playlist. Enjoy. I will see you in the next video. Bye.